Good morning, Communities RJ, back with another video, so let's get to it. Today's random Mike Schmidt item of the day from 2013 Panini Cooperstown, the Coughlin's chip card. So if you know your Colgan's chip, it's a product that was back, I can't remember the exact year, but probably back in the teens. And Colgan's Violet and Mint chips. And 2013, Panini Cooperstown put out one of these circular discs in each pack. Many Hall of Fame players represented in that set, sometimes multiple images. Not always, but sometimes. This is the Schmidt one from that release. Colgan's Chips 2013 Panini Cooperstown. Today's random baseball item of the day. Love me some odd things, and this is from 1986, the Topps Super. This is a 5x7 blow-up version of the Tom Seaver card. Pretty much looks almost the exact same as the one that was in the set. I'm not sure. A lot of times these Topps Super bigger cards sometimes had different images than the actual reduced size, normal size card, but this is the Tom Seaver one. The White Sox at the time. Cool card. Today's trivia question. The prize here from 1994, I do believe. Conlon collection, but the burgundy parallel version with the gold foil. This is of Grover Cleveland Alexander, great Hall of Famer for the Philadelphia Phillies. Played on the Cubs and Cardinals as well. Grover Cleveland Alexander, when he came up in 1911, had a great season, and a fantastic rookie season, in which he struck out, I believe it was 227 men, which set a record for rookie pitchers in the number of strikeouts he acquired. That record stood until the 1950s, when a flash-in-the-pan Cleveland Indian hurler broke that record. My question to you is, what was the name of that Cleveland Indian hurler who set the new rookie record for strikeouts by a rookie pitcher? Send me an email with the correct answer. I will include my email in the description below, along with a repeat of that question. You will have today and tomorrow to answer. We'll pick a winner on Sunday, and you could win that awesome Grover Cleveland Alexander parallel card, all right? Good luck to everybody on that one. So today what I want to show off is several months ago I had acquired, I should say a couple of years ago, I had acquired a set of 8 by 10 pictures of the Phillies. It was called the Arco set from 1971. Here's your Jim Bunning version. They were released by the gas station company Arco. I had some stats on the back. You can see here there was a chance to get a frame to hold your images in. Bunning, the lone Hall of Fame member of the 1971 Phillies. There you go. Now, I learned later there were a couple other teams represented. One was the New York Yankees. There are no Hall of Famers included. In fact, this Arco set, it varies depending upon the team. There were 11 to 12 different players represented. For the Phillies, there were 12. So Bunning was one of 12. The Yankees had a release. I believe there were only 11 Yankees. There were no Hall of Famers on the Yankees in 71. The most famous person I figured I'd show off is Thurman Munson, pre-stash, looking really young. Thurman Munson, same background, Arco. This must have only been a limited release regionally in the Northeast, because there are only 4 teams represented, and they're all in either Pennsylvania, New York, or Boston, or Massachusetts, Boston. So that was one I picked up. The Yankee set, when I realized there were other sets, I quickly picked up the whole Yankee set. I've shown these off before, I'm just showing them off again. And I picked up the Red Sox set. There were a couple Hall of Famers on the Red Sox, but I chose the most famous one, Mr. Yaz. And these are obviously not real signatures. They're all facsimile signatures. They all look exactly the same. They were given out regionally. The one's other set, there's only 4 total teams represented. The one other set was one I didn't have because the price was a little high for me at the time. I finally broke down and bought it. I'm going to show off every member of the Pirates. If you look back far enough, you'll see my showcase of the other sets when I picked them up. But I'm going to show off all the Pirates now because that is the other team. And obviously you can think to yourself in 1971 who might be on the Pirates, and you're going to see most of those people in your head. So, Gene Alley, I believe a pitcher. Nope, I have the shortstop. It says up here what his position was. Gene Alley, a shortstop. Pitcher, Steve Blass. I know he had a couple great seasons with Pittsburgh. As a pitcher, you can see on the back here, he won 18, 16, 10 games. So he had some pretty good pitching years with the Pirates. Steve Blass. But here is the one everybody would think about if you're a Pirates fan of the 70s. This is the one you're going to want. The Roberto Clemente sheet from 1971 Arco. And then moving on. Pitcher, Dave Gusty, I don't know how Pittsburgh people would know right away. I believe it's like Dave Gusty, but you guys will tell me. Pitcher. Richie Hebner, the gravedigger. Richie Hebner's family actually owned a cemetery and funeral parlor. So Richie did dig graves in the off season. That's why he got the name the Gravedigger. Played for the Phillies a couple years in the later 70s. Richie Hebner, third baseman for the Pirates. Legendary Hall of Fame second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. Another Hall of Famer on the Pirates at this time. 71 was, I believe 71. I'm going to blank on this. It was the year 70. I think 70 the Orioles won it, but 71 the Pirates won the World Series. Somebody out there will correct me if I'm wrong. Love this name. Bob Moose. Bob Moose. I believe he was a pitcher. He was a moose of a man. Yeah, Bob Moose. Didn't have quite the record that Steve Blass did, though, does he? Awesome borderline Hall of Famer. I think he should be a Hall of Famer. Al Oliver called himself Scoop. Al Oliver should definitely be a Hall of Famer. He was a Philly much later in his life for one season. I believe it was 84. He was a Philly. A guy named Bob Robertson, who I believe was a pitcher. Nope, first baseman for the Pirates. Guess he was a reserve first baseman because I would have thought Stargell was there, but actually Stargell was still the outfield at the time. Legendary Pirate catcher Manny Sanguian. Panama he was from. Here's the Stargell one. Willie Stargell, and it shows him as an outfielder on the back here. It's interesting to see Pops as pre-mustache. When I was a kid, he was always sporting the mustache. Willie Stargell, outfielder he is. I love this name. This one makes me smile because it's dang near close to perfect for you Star Wars fans out there. It is not Luke Skywalker, but it is Luke Walker. Luke Walker. Check that out on the Pirates. Not Luke Skywalker. No, no, no. Luke Walker. Terrible name for a pitcher, like Bob Walk, but what are you going to do? Luke Walker. So that is my final set of the Arco ones. I have all of them now, the whole series. Of course, the most important one out of all of them, I would argue, is the Clemente 8x10. Really awesome picture. Roberto is looking right out the camera too. I love it. So that means I have all 4 of the Arcos releases from 71. So I'm thrilled about that. Check that off my list of things to acquire. Move on to other important sets to collect. RJ does collect sets, so there you have it. All right. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed that video. There are certainly, you do have the ability to get these Arco pictures online. There's still a lot of them up there on the bay if you want to pick them up, especially if you're a Roberto fan. But appreciate you all watching. Thank you for your support. Do my best to support everybody else in this great card community. I appreciate you watching me. If you liked that video, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and all that jazz. We do have the trivia recap on Sunday, so stop back for that. And obviously, we'll be doing more wonderful videos starting Monday. Do it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. A little showcase of whatnot, and then a trivia question and a prize to give away. So I would love to see you all come back for that. That's all I have for you today. Don't want to draw it out. Have a great rest of your week, and take care.